Quick.
Thank you, okay, all of you being here. I've worked in this league for a long time. I don't take one day for granted. Here's the great thing about our league. It doesn't matter where you're drafted. It doesn't matter. We got tryout guys, undrafted guys, so don't be affected by where you go in the draft. If you have enough talent and you believe in yourself and you work, it will work out for you. It will. Once we get between the lines, draft status goes out the door. All right? And there's too many stories about great things happening. And that goes for guys that are going to get drafted high. Just because you go high does not guarantee yourself a career. It does not. You have to perform. You have to perform. You have to be consistent, you have to be a pro, and you have to perform. Wish all you the best of luck.
Back that right foot up for us, brother. Foot off the white line. It's crunch time.
Running backs.
Every exposure is valuable. Awesome. Mike Lacey.
Nice, Earl.
Good to meet you. Mike Lacey, good to meet you. All right. Every time you're on campus at the school, every time you get to see a player or all these players in person, you pick up something new, pick up something different. Stay low. It just helps you kind of get a little bit closer to the final answer.
It's just a piece of the puzzle. Kind of just filling in the dots. To me, pro days are fun. Bunch of players. Kind of a looser atmosphere. Opportunity to watch guys compete again and again. You have the opportunity to communicate. You know, ultimately the film is still the greatest tool there is, but this is another piece of the recipe that's very important.
Right, strike it, boom. Get out there, boom. There you go, good. We know we've kind of identified the players that we like. We've identified the guys that we really wanted to spend extra time with in person here at these pro days in March. Come on. Another exposure.
Some guys, okay, didn't run the 40 at the combine, or maybe they didn't do their shuttles, or maybe all they did was position drills, and you want to see their testing to see how that stands versus your evaluation.
Give him a rush now. Run right at him. Good. You want to see a guy who's conditioned.
Their motor.
You want to see a guy who's dialed in, show effort, the way he takes instruction.
See how coachable they are with the guys that are running the drills.
Show us everything you got in there, all right? Good. You want to pay attention to the way he carries himself.
You watch the guys interact with their peers. Hey, are his teammates cheering for him when he's working out? Are they supportive, or are there crickets chirping when this guy's working out? Guy runs a good 40 or takes a good rep in the position drills and nobody claps, nobody does anything. That's a bit of a concern.
You definitely know who's been working and who hasn't.
You want to have conviction.
The questions that we need answered, you know, these days are really important to get that information. Hey, good work, brother. Great work today, both of you guys. Absolutely appreciate everything. Thank you. By the end of the pro day season, we should have all of these numbers to bring back into the draft room and help us finish up, maybe a couple tweaks on the board, maybe guys' cards move up a little bit, maybe they move down. What you're gonna say when you get it back in that meeting room, in that draft room, is always in mind. All of these evaluations we bring back in there, you wanna be right at the end of the day.
And then you get into draft week and it's just like, all right, can we please just draft them now? That is the show.
Let me ask you this. What's the worst to you? Thoughts?
This guy's a no-brainer to me. The heat is coming on. The more I think about this dude, like, name me a safer pick in the draft. Like, give me a couple names of just smart, tough, reliable, consistent. We've got the board really narrowed down.
Anybody else?
I don't think there's any bust in this kid. It gives us something that we don't have. There's some raw baby deer
to him.
I think it's the funnest part of the year. You get to show your passion, your work.
Who else didn't like him? Or you just like said, no, this guy doesn't have anything to him.
I just had a hard time really getting excited about this guy.
I didn't feel the speed, I didn't really feel great feet.
He couldn't vary his speed, but a car with no transmission.
All things considered, this is like a unique dude. It's gonna be hard to find a dude that's just this safe, reliable, consistent, and talented. We all care and we're passionate and we all want to win. That's what it's all centered around.
Yeah, we're just trying to continually get better.
He'd be awesome for what we need.
And I'm pushing him just because he's probably my favorite one.
I would love to have this guy on our team. I'd be really excited if we got him.
I'm with Jamie. I loved him. He was one of my favorite guys too.
We're trying to accomplish the same thing every single year.
It's about competition and achievement. There's got to be some stress. There has to be.
You never get worse by adding more competition.
Highly competitive, high character, it's instinctive. So he finds a way to produce.
I do think this kid's competitive.
Trying to do that the whole year, whether it's the draft, free agency, waiver wire, competition's healthy, you're either going to sink or swim.
There has to be real stress within that locker room and an uncomfortability that if I don't play well enough, my ass will not be on the field playing. Oh, here we go. Ken, would you draft him?
I would not.
I think people are sleeping on this guy. He might end up being one of the better guys coming out of this. This guy's stronger, I think.
I don't see strength in this guy. He got it on the chest. He got it on the chest.
I love when we're in there and it's just real spirited.
I guess I didn't see his turn, you know. I guess I didn't see that happen.
Damn lazy. Fight him if you don't agree with it. It's all right.
No, unless, you know, in the fall, like I thought.
Church mouse.
You know, everybody's kind of fired up and on edge because you're getting how people really feel.
Guys don't really take things personal. I think they understand, hey, you're going to get challenged on some of these things, and when we go out and leave the room, we can go have dinner together, and you know, and then we're back in the room again, and we're challenging each other.
So we're on the clock here at 14 with the Indianapolis Colts.
Let's do the 14th pick now for the Indianapolis Colts.
Indianapolis picking number 14 overall.
And so at the 14 spot, the Colts are on the clock. The pick is in, and the Indianapolis Colts select
mock drafts. How much do you pay attention to?
Don't really look at that.
You can't avoid them.
I personally have never paid a ton of attention to them. It can give you an idea if you're way low or way high on someone.
Wow, this guy, they got this guy going top 50, okay. Or hey, where's this guy at? Why don't they have this guy up?
Probably the most entertaining thing is these guys change them daily.
This is what we do for a living. We do this every single day of the year. We got our own mock draft going, so ours carries the most weight.
Scouting process is a marathon. It's not a sprint. We're going to find out information going all the way up to sometimes a couple days before the draft, and there's so much missing information that they don't have. A lot of it's medical, a lot of it's mental, a lot of it's just, maybe it's just not a fit for the team.
It's not going to drive whether we pick someone or not.
Carries no weight in our evals.
I love this guy. I'm telling you, this guy's character is off the charts. And like, every team lined up to stop this guy, and they never could.
I got jacked up watching him.
I thought he could make us different, to be honest with you.
He's a clutch dude. I get excited every year.
I wouldn't draft him. I mean, the work's done. It's ready to go.
It gets you so jittery. It's like Christmas.
It's comparable to a degree to like Christmas morning because you're working towards one day. You know, on Christmas, you're hoping, hey, but you never know really what you're going to get sometimes.
We work all year for these 3 days. The first round is definitely exciting. Man, as an area scout, like day 2, day 3 is awesome to you because that's really where you kind of make your name, and anybody can scout a first round pick, top 10 pick. A lot of people at a bar could tell you that guy is really good, but who can figure out who's the 6th round pick that can end up being a starter for us and why?
I think the biggest thing of it is just the camaraderie, and we're all working towards one day and one common goal. You just grind and work and kind of narrow it down to select the number of guys you want to draft and then fit it positionally with where your needs are. It's going to be a really fun day.
Why aren't we talking about taking this guy in the first?
I think he's in the discussion at 14.
I think this guy's going to be special.